Hello guys, this is Riyom Siddhant and today I will discuss and make you understand about the symmetry. Let's start. Symmetry. Actually, what is symmetry? Symmetry is actually the symmetry is basically defined with respect to a point or an axis or a plane. Means it can be it can be described either with respect to the point or axis, that is line, or plane. On the basis of point, axis and plane, if I categorized the symmetry, then I could be categorized in four types. Four types. The first one is axis of symmetry. The second one is plane of symmetry. Third one is called center of symmetry. Fourth one, I can say alternate axis of alternate or improper alternate or improper axis of symmetry of symmetry, that is AOS, POS, COS and AIOS or AAOX or IAOS. Okay, now I talk about one by one. The first one is axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is basically represented by Cn, where n is fold, number of fold, or you can say order. Okay, and if I define axis of symmetry, then it is just an imaginary axis which is passed through the molecule symmetrically and rotation around which gives an equivalent orientation. Means what? At first, to find the axis of symmetry, I have to find axis of symmetry. At first, I have to find out a axis an axis which bisects the given molecule symmetrically, and the second point is what? When we rotate around that axis by any angle theta, angle, it must give the equivalent orientations. Equivalent orientations. What is the meaning of equivalent orientations? Equivalent orientations mean the same atom will replaced by the same one. Just I take about an example of water. This is HOH. Then this, and if I named it by number 1 and I named it by number 2, and I just making this as an axis, and with this axis if I rotate the molecule by 180 degree, then I will find HOH, where this is the second, because when I rotate it by 180 degree, the second will come at the place of 1 and 1 will go at the place of 2. Because this is H and this is also H, while it is second and it is first. This is H, it is also H, while it is 1 and it is second. It's mean the same atom is replaced by the same atom, and same atom is replaced by the same atom. It's mean both are the equivalent structure. Both are the equivalent structure or orientation. So I think it could be quite clear what is equivalent structure or orientation. Now I just find it whether or confirm it whether this axis is axis of symmetry or not. I said earlier, if this is axis of symmetry, then it must bisects the molecule symmetrically, and it happening because this part is just like this, and if I rotate by 180 degree, it can be anything, but in the case of water I taken 180 degree, then I find out it gives, this rotation gives the equivalent structure or orientation. It's mean both the conditions are satisfied by this axis, so that I can say this is axis of symmetry. Is it clear? Okay guys, then once again I repeat it. What is axis of symmetry? To find axis of symmetry, at first I must find a line which should bisect the molecule symmetrically, and by any rotation of the theta, it must give an at least one equivalent structure after the rotation. Okay guys, now I just represented n, or that is fold or order of this axis of symmetry. Then what should be the order for this axis of symmetry? What is n actually? So n is basically equal to 360 degree divided by the theta, where theta is the angle of rotation by which you rotate the molecule along the axis and find the equivalent structure. Because here theta is 180, so for this case n could be equal to 360 degree by 180 degree, and this is equal to 2, so that this AOS can be represented as C2. This is called second order axis of symmetry, or you can also say twofold axis of symmetry. Okay guys, now let me check whether recording is happening or not. Okay guys, recording is happening. This is my first video what I recording. Now I take the another examples. I just give you an example of benzene. You know better for benzene. This is the second example I am writing here. The earlier was the first example. This was for water. This was for water. And now I am giving you the second examples. This is for the benzene. C6H6, very popular organic compound. And you know the structure of benzene. This is hexagonal and planar. All the distance are same due to the resonance, you know better. So now for this I have to find out where is the axis of rotation. Axis of rotation can be find out in two ways. Here, how? If I take a benzene, then it is just like a ring. Just find out carefully. If I found the benzene is in XY axis, XY plane. If the benzene is in XY plane and I am passing an axis, this is on XY plane, and I am just passing an axis that is on the Z axis, which is perpendicular to X and Y, Z axis. This is just like this. Just you can think like this. Just take a needle along with the string and pass from the center of the benzene. Then you will find just like this. Now if I rotate it by the angle of you know better, there is 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 60 degree. When I rotate this molecule by 60 degree, then the carbon will be same. The carbon will be same. All the group will be same, and it gives one equivalent orientation. In the same way, if I rotate it by 6 times, 160 degree, second 60 degree, third 60 degree, fourth 60 degree, fifth 60 degree, and sixth 60 degree. At each and every rotation by the 60 degree, you will get the same orientation. It's mean there is a rotation by 60 degree. There is a rotation by the 60 degree. It's mean I am just taking the theta 60 degree, and because this axis is bisecting the molecule symmetrically, so first condition is satisfied, and theta I am taking 60 degree, and it will give the same orientation by theta 60 degree, same orientation, guys. If I named it 1, I named it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then after the rotation, it could be 1, it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 5, it could be 6. If I rotate it anti-clockwise. Okay, guys? If I take theta 60 degree, you are watching here both the molecule having the same orientations. So the condition is satisfied because the axis is bisecting the molecule symmetrically, and the rotation by 60 degree gives the same orientation. So I can say this is axis of symmetry. Now I have to find the fold. What is the fold of the axis of symmetry? The fold is equal to, you know better, I said earlier, this is 360 upon theta, and here 360 by 60, you will find 6. So this axis of symmetry will be represented as Cn, that is C6. So guys, if I take the molecule on xy plane and passing an axis along z, then you will find by rotating the molecule 60 degree, you will find the same orientation, and this axis of rotation will be C6, that is 6-fold axis of symmetry, or 6th order axis of symmetry. 6-fold axis of symmetry, or guys 6 order axis of symmetry. If in another ways, if z axis I am finding this, if you find benzene on xy plane, and I am just bisecting the molecule along the plane, xy plane. This was along the z axis, where the molecule was on the xy plane. Here again, this is on xy plane. I am just passing the axis or bisecting the molecule along y. In the same way, I can pass through by this way. In the same way, I can pass through by this way. All the lines are existing on the xy plane. On the same way, I can pass through this. On the same way, I can pass through this, and on the same way, I can pass through this. Three lines, 1, 2, and 3. 3 lines, this to this, this to this, and this to this. There are 3 axes, and three lines are like bisecting the bond, this to this to this, and this to this. In this way, if I number it, then this is the first axis, second axis, third axis, fourth axis, fifth axis, and sixth axis. Now I have to do a rotation along any one. If I take the rotation by 1, and if I take the rotation by 180 degree, just like this, if this is benzene and I rotate like this 180 degree, if this is the bisecting line, this is the plane, this is the bisecting line, if I rotate the molecule just like this, then it could be like this. Here the angle of rotation is 180 degree, and obviously there will be equivalent orientations, same orientation guys. It's mean this along this axis I find the angle of rotation 180 degree. That's why, and also this is bisecting the molecule symmetrically. That's why this axis of symmetry will be named as C n, that is equal to C2, because n is equals to once again 360 upon 180, and that is equal to guys 2. This C2, this axis is C2. This axis of symmetry is two-fold axis of symmetry, just like water. This axis of symmetry is same as this, same as this, same as this, same as this, and this. It's mean there are 6 C2 symmetry in the benzene. It's mean there are 6 C2 symmetry in the benzene. So guys, if the molecule, once again I am saying, if the molecule is on the xy plane and you are taking the axis along z, then by the angle theta 60 degree, you will find C6, and by the axis on the xy plane you will find the orientation C2. This C6 is only of 1, this C2 is of 6, because benzene having two kinds of axis of symmetry. This is C6 and C2. It's mean benzene having two kinds of axis of symmetry, that is C6 and 6C2. A new term I introduce you, the axis of symmetry having higher fold. This is 6-fold, this is 2-fold, this is 6th order, this is 2nd order. Higher fold axis of symmetry is known as principal axis of symmetry, while the rest all are called subsidiary axis of symmetry. Okay guys, I think it would be quite clear for you what is axis of symmetry, and for understanding it is enough. If you find any doubt in the molecule, then you can ask. Okay, for now that's all for the axis of symmetry. Thank you very much.